Hey everyone, happy Monday. And look who showed back up on the TikTok streets, the TikTok begging streets. Well, they have their room paid up for a few weeks, but they need food and gas. Let's get into it and see what else they need.
Larva, they really don't have it. It's like what they have is what they have. Queen, we're good on the room. We're just not good on gas for the car or food. We have like absolutely nothing to eat. It's like we have nothing at all. And at this point, I don't even have the gas to go get anything. I've got enough to get back to the room because the room is really close to me. And hope I make it to the gas station next time I have money to get gas.
So these bowling balls managed to get somebody to fund them for a few weeks in a motel room, $350 a week. Boy, that was digging deep in somebody's pockets, huh? But they won't buy you food too and gas.
So it's what I'm saying. If anybody would like to help with anything at all, like getting some food and some gas, it would be appreciated. Oh, Christina, what was your? Let me go back and Christina, what was your question again? Wasn't that far back, but I don't see it. Oh, yeah, that's how we've been doing. We've been doing pretty good. We've been doing pretty good. I said still have our room. It's paid up to Friday. The shutdown, we haven't gotten anything else on the EBT. They got it. I knew what you meant, though. They did send me a thing saying that they didn't come out on 23rd. The only reason it was saying the 23rd was that's when we had a deposit from last time, and that was supposed to have been for a prorated amount and this month, but it wasn't correct. So the only thing I know right now with the EBT is kind of like what everybody else knows. I get updates on the app I use, and they're saying that November's could be in jeopardy if the shutdown is still in place. So if the government is still shut down, they might not go out, is basically the only thing they're saying.
Just like I said in one of my other videos, you got your EBT October 8th or whatever it was. You spent them in a week or two, your $530. And then you were already begging for food in a week or two. So you only make them
It
last
is
a
going to hurt a
week.
lot of people. I mean, it's going to hurt a lot. I don't think Trump canceled them. It's the government shutdown that's canceled them. Yeah, somebody's got to budge on what they're doing up there, or it's just going to be, it's going to be a long shutdown. And they're not worried about it because, look, everybody keeps saying, well, cut their payout, cut their payout. They're not worried about it. Listen, you could go inside government and cut everybody's payout. They're not worried about it. They've got big bank accounts. I mean, I agree with the point that, and I'm not going to get too deep into politics. Hey, Jules, exactly, Queen. They don't care because they are rich. You see, if you cut the average person's paycheck out, they're going to hurt. They might have a little bit of money in the bank to get through a few weeks. If America would ever unite and be one country than this divided bullcrap that they have on us. And Jules, that's what's happening. I mean, it's going to get worse. This shutdown's hitting, a lot of luck. So that's kind of where I'll just leave that at. Y'all, you've been around. So much luck that you haven't seen me in a couple of weeks. Really be on here that much.
So much luck that you haven't been here in a couple weeks. You must be working, right? So why are you on here begging again for food and gas? So you're obviously acting like you ain't working. You bowling ball, you ain't working.
Hey, April, how are you? Doing pretty decent today. Could be better, could be worse. Could be a lot worse. We have our room paid for up till Friday, so we're blessed for that. Food wise, we're struggling. Gloomy, rainy days, where it was going. Hey, Tamara, how are you doing? Tamara, just trying to survive. Jules Angela's doing pretty good. She's back at the room. Most definitely. Category 5 hitting Jamaica.
Oh yeah, Angela's doing pretty good. She's back laid up at a free room that somebody else paid for, sleeping all day when she could be out trying to get a part-time job too.
Is going to be wild. I hope everybody stays safe down there, as safe as they can. Little funny, I will, April. Little funny side note that all y'all will enjoy. Me and Angela share this account. That's no secret. It says Tim and Angela on the thing. It's mine and hers pictures, right? Somebody sent a DM and I requested. I don't even know if Angela's seen it or not. She checks the DM some. She doesn't some. I don't know. Said, hey, and Tamara, I hope you're listening to this because this involves you. Said, hey, I just want to let you know that I know for a fact that your husband and that Tamara chick that comes in there have got a thing going on the side. And I was like, really? How do you know that? And I was like, well, I've seen pictures of them two together. Exactly, Tamara. You're in Houston. I'm in West Tennessee. That girl's from Texas, and we're in Tennessee, so I don't see how that could happen. And they was like, well, we know he's got the hots for her. We can tell by the way he acts when she comes into the room. Queen, I don't know. Okay, so first of all, Tamara's one of our oldest friends on here, on this app. She's one of the first people we made friends with when we started doing TikTok and everything. And I'm just like, listen, if you're going to make up a story about me messing with another woman on here, pick one of these women that are closer to where I'm at. She's not gonna believe it either way it goes. I mean, we've been together since 1996, and I've never cheated on her. So, I mean, why would I start now at the age of 45? About to be 46 in a few days. It's crazy. So yeah, checked it, and I was just like, really? So apparently, we're seeing each other a couple of times a week. So we're doing a lot of driving. So it ain't me either. She, of course not. She didn't believe that one at all. She wouldn't believe it if they told her ever think anything. Even have to wonder if a story like that is real. And she's never gave me a reason to think anything like that. There was just somebody trying to start something. There's a lot of you that come in this chat that when y'all pop in, y'all say hi. I'm excited to see you guys. A lot of you that way. Y'all get the same energy that Tamara gets. I like y'all's videos. Y'all like my stuff. It is afternoon, ain't it? Good Lord, I'm usually on a little bit earlier, but yeah, I thought that was weird. Yeah, grave. I don't know. I guess about 90% of our chat are females, and that's something else.
So I have like several clips of this live. I think it would end up being about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I don't even know if he got help. He said he didn't get anything, but he said he had a good conversation. But I'll make this into like 3 parts.
That was a whole difference. That's a whole different show right there. But it's in its 50s here in West Tennessee right now, Donna. Exactly, and she's usually, she wanted me to do the live when I got back to the room and everything, and there's just no service there. So, but y'all know the last couple of lives she's been with me. Missy, it is kind of chilly outside today. I actually put on long pants instead of my shorts. Excuse me. Ooh. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Maybe to be a little boy, and I don't think people just find out. Like they go to the doctor, and the doctor's like, "Oh, it's a boy." I think everybody does a gender reveal now. Missy, we're in the 50s here, but I'm not for sure what the wind chill is. There's barely any wind blowing though. It's just mist and rain every once in a while. I will, Jennifer. I'll be getting back to the room here in just a little while. I was hoping somebody might help me out today with a little bit of gas, and honestly, about $50 is what I would need to get through the day.
None of these scammers are humble. None of them will say $5 or $10. $5 or $10, I'll grab me a box of soups or a loaf of bread and a pack of lunch meat. They want 50. They want 50.
Days, honestly, it wouldn't be just for the day. It would be some money from the gas tank, and the rest of it would go to going to Save-A-Lot and getting a 5 for 25 deal, and a few little extra things, and that would last us a few days on groceries until I can start generating some money again. She's doing pretty good. She's back at the room. She says she was supposed to get up and start cleaning the room up, but I told her to wait till I got back and we do it together.
So it was 12 o'clock my time. They're 2 hours difference. And big old Angela, big old bowling ball, was just going to get up and start straightening up the room. Why wasn't she up this morning? Because that's all they do is lay and
so
sleep
knowing
all
her,
day.
She's cleaning the room. We'll get her back on here in the next live or so. If we could go live from the room and actually have good service, we would do it there and wouldn't worry about it. But it's like, service is always crappy. Okay, Queen. So just to kind of throw this out there, just to kind of talk about something that's crazy. Yeah, it's a nice little drive in between where you live and where we're at, Jennifer. As many of y'all know that quite often, not just myself, but other people get streamed by certain groups of people. I looked into one of them last night who has their gifts turned on, and they brag about the gifts they get. They post little videos about the big gifts and stuff. You can go to tickleap.com, type in someone's name, their actual @ name, not whatever you see up there at the top, but like their actual @ name. And you can see what they've made in the last 5 or 6 days. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go look this stuff up. And there's this, I don't know what they call their, well, I know what they call it. They call themselves a cult. I mean, that's what they flat out call each other. The cult. So I went into tickleap.com and I typed in their screen name. And I got looking at their last 6 days, added them all up, and payout are on Wednesday. So they still have today. They're probably streaming me right now. And then they have Tuesday to stream, and then they'll get a big payout Wednesday. And as of last night, their next payout is going to be over $1,200. And the only thing they do is stream people like myself and a couple other, and talk crap about us to the camera. They don't even show their face. They just little graham crackers off to the side. Because you can go to tickleap.com, type in their name, and it tells you exactly how much money someone has made on TikTok. Okay, they only count up to Sunday for Wednesday payout. Okay. Well, then they're going to have over a $1,200 payout on Wednesday. So, was it go Monday through Sunday and then payout on Wednesday? I couldn't remember exactly. Tamara, right? I don't know. It's they get that they stay on there all day, and I was up about 11:30, 12 o'clock last night, and came across their page, and they was getting gifts like crazy. I was just like, I'm just gonna go look it up. Yeah, I mean, I got to have more people send gifts if that's the. But if I get on here and ask for gifts, I'm still a beggar. I don't understand that. Two girls was set up here the other night. They're sisters, and they're smart. I give them this much. Both very good looking young ladies, 21 years old, somewhere in that. I thought about that, Sassy Sam. I really did, but I need another phone to do that on. They get on here, they battle each other, and whatever they get at the end of the battles and everything, when they have their cash out, they just split because they're working together on these battles, right? They're battling each other. So it's like one of them, hey, Silver Foxy. So they battling each other constantly, and whatever money they collect together, they just split. Smart business. It keeps their money there instead of somebody else getting it. So if one of them loses to the other one, still it's there. Man, that would throw them for a loop. That would, because when we used to battle, we would battle anybody, and it got to the point to where groups was coming in and they was watching us, and they would go over to the people we was battling and be like, he's this, that, and the other. They're low down people, and they're scammers, and they're just this, that, and the other, and the person would drop out of the battle. So that would be crazy right there if me and Angela battled each other. Like,
Oh, blah, 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 blah. I know this is boring, guys, but this is just a little update. I'll do like maybe a part 2 and a part 3. I have another whole video of that family. I'm going to do that family of 6 from yesterday, but I know this is boring.
that's a good idea, guys. That's a good idea. Because she has another account that she was trying to do her coffee videos on. And that's a fine idea. So, yeah, y'all be sticking around for those battles. Because, like I said, her other account, she was going to do her coffee videos on. She can go live so she can battle. So that is something we're going to look into. We're going to battle each other. But back to the point in hand, like these two girls was doing that, and somebody put on their thing, and I screenshot it. Stop begging for money. When they're on there doing the battles, getting gifts from battles, the way that is set up by TikTok. So how is that begging? I don't get that point. It won't. I mean, it really won't. I mean, we battle each other and do like some of these other creators are doing. Before anybody adds me, that's just water. Yeah, Jeffree Star battles, and he's rich, but he's begging for money. Jeffree Star ain't gonna beg for a dime, y'all. He's using the parameters of TikTok to make more money. Yeah, I mean, Sassy Sam, that's definitely, that is definitely something we're going to try. We're definitely going to at least try to battle each other and see how that goes. I mean, they really can't come in and be like, hey, you can't watch that person because you're battling. Thank y'all for that idea, chat. Because I was sitting there talking about it, and it was very obvious that me and her could do that and just see how it goes. Just got to figure out the location because we don't get good service at the hotel. I don't know if he keeps his gifts or not, but still, I mean, it's another source of income. Whatever he does with it is, if he donates it, if he recycles it back into it. I mean, only I'm saying is it's another source of income. It is going to be income for him. Now, whether he decides to take that income and donate it, that's a different story. He's making that money, so it's income, right? He has to file taxes on it, so it's income. So whether he keeps it, he donates it, or whatever, is still a form of income for him because he's making that money in. Okay, Dawn, that is true. But it's still income for him. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Jennifer. It's like, it's not just, hey, I got this money. I do it every day. I make this money every week. It's not just a one-time, hey, I got $10,000 and I turn around and donated it all. That wouldn't be income. Jennifer, we're 50-50 on that, I'm going to say. We're good with our hotel room till Friday. We are just not good with anything to eat or gas money to go get anything if we had the money. I was trying to come up with about $50 today. If anybody would want to help with anything towards that, it would be appreciated, guys. It really would. $50 would set us up for at least 3 to 4 days. Yeah, if he turns around and donates it all, then, if that doesn't get resolved by then, next one's going to be a lot of ramen noodles being ate. I mean, a lot. And see, this is something the crazily put in. I don't know, crazily is not a word, but This is something to kind of think about, guys. Me and my wife are sitting here. $50 would change our whole day, right? It would put gas in the car. It would allow us to go to Save a Lot, to get a 5 for $25 and a few other things, right? They'd leave about $40 to get some groceries off. The people streaming us is going to make $1,200 this week off of streaming me and a few other people. So they're turning our hardship into money. 5 for $25 is they've got certain items you can pick, and you pick 5 items for $25.
Well, I'll make a part 2 and a part 3 of him blabbing. If you guys are bored, you can watch it later. I'm going to throw that family up here next, probably, but I'll do the part 2 and part 3 of this mess. Leave a comment, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.